30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They're led by their quarterback, the second-round pick out of Kentucky, Will Levis.
And, Mike, when you look at Will Levis, he has a lot of the physical qualities from a talent standpoint that you're looking for in a franchise NFL quarterback. He got some invaluable experience last year as a rookie. Now it's just a point, can he put it all together? Take those physical qualities, wrap it with some consistency. If he can, Tennessee might have a guy for the future.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Levis. That caught Tony Pollard. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll run it with Tony Pollard. A second effort, and he is in. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Titans. The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return is Naheem Hines. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. Leading them out, the veteran quarterback, first-round pick back in 2017, Deshaun Watson.
As hard as it may be, Mike, to resist, I don't think they need to come out and think we have to match them big play for big play after just giving up that early score. Stick to your plan. Pick up the first down and allow this game to start unfolding and settle into a rhythm. Execute your game plan. Don't try to match what your opponents do.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Shotgun snap to Watson. Oh, a loose football. But he'll gather it back in. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's Watson.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Titans offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. On play action, here's Levis. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put 2 guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for the game.
11 yards on the connection there. 1st down for Tennessee. Out of the shotgun, Levis. His pass, caught. It's Chigokonkwo. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, this is one of those times where you really see the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not the days of just go past the 1st down, turn around, catch it, and fall. We see so many guys around the league that with the ball in their hand, they're almost more running back than they are tight end.
Throwing on 2nd down, Levis. This one complete to Ridley. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And this offensive line creating running space. He'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's Levis. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They'll go. Here's Levis. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. And he's going to give ground and lose yardage here. Back to the 6. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Watson. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing is Watson. He'll try and get there on the ground. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down. On play action, it's Watson. Going deep downfield for Judy. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now it's Watson. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be about a yard short of the 1st, getting it up to the 36. 3rd and a yard. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. We'll try and run it here, and it's Chubb. And the drive will stay alive. He's got the 1st down, up to the 44. Once again, it's Chubb. Well, they weren't going to get him the 2nd time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw is Watson. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. 3rd and long for Watson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the Titans are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On 1st and 10, here's Levis. That's deep, looking for Boyd. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On 1st down, Levis. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So after 1, it's the Titans out to the early lead. And we're back in Music City after this. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Hopkins sent in motion. A second down throw here for Levis. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Levis to throw on 1st and 10. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Alvin Ridley. Touchdown, Tennessee. Folks, extra point is good. And the Titans move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Jerome Ford, and their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Browns offense ready to get back at it. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Watson going to give it to Chubb. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5. It is 3rd and 10. To throw is Watson.
That's a great job defensively. Even though they let him escape the rush initially, there was nowhere to go with either the ball or as a runner, and they're able to force 4th down.
The Titans offense and quarterback Will Levis ready for their next possession. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Levis to throw it here on 1st down. He's going to take a shot down the field. Tony Pollard, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Levis to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now, Levis. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. Still going. DeAndre Hopkins. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Folks, extra point is good. And the Titans will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Ford on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Browns offense about ready to take over once more. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to throw is Watson. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. Watson now on third down. He'll try to run for it. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down. From the shotgun, here's Watson. He fumbled the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap to Watson. A hit, and he has lost the football. The Titans have got it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one back.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line. No handoff. He'll keep it himself. And he will power his way into the end zone. Will Levis. Touchdown, Titans. Folks' extra point is good. And the Titans move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Moore going in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Watson. He keeps it himself. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. On 1st down, it's Watson. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And after the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard. Here's Watson. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Watson. And he's in. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Browns. Extra point up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns are able to edge a bit closer. Here's Hopkins now after the touchdown. He'll boot this one away. Spears now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. DeAndre Hopkins and the Titan offense getting ready to get back to work. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe? Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked. Open man downfield. It is Hopkins. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. From the gun, it's Levis. That's deep, looking for Boyd. And that is incomplete. Tyler Boyd was the intended target for that one, and that will lead to a second down. The motion man is Boyd. Throwing on second down, Levis. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
There's no doubting the fact, Mike, they've made a clear point in saying we need to get this guy the ball as often as possible. And so far, they've had great success when they have gotten him the ball. I think defensively at some point, you've got to find a way to get this duo out of this rhythm or they're going to be in for a long game.
That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
One final throw before the break. Looking middle, and he's got Ridley. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Michael, thanks very much as we welcome you into our downtown Orlando studios and the EA Sports Halftime Report. The Titans got a strong first half out of the Kentucky man, their quarterback, Will Levis. He's over 300 yards passing already as he's looking to possibly put his name in the record book.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. Out of the gun, Watson. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Throwing on third down, Watson. Now sets up a screen for Chubb. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Titans offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And as we take you through some of the highlights so far, you're going to see a lot of passing yards. He has carved up this defense, over 300 yards passing in the game, and has been sharp right from the start. On 1st and 10, here's Levis. Now he'll air one out. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be second down. Out of the shotgun, Levis. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Here's Levis to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. On first down, Levis. And this ball back. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it'll lead to a second down. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one, and they let him off the hook.
The Browns offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He'll get this up to the 30, about a yard or so short of the first down. They'll spread the formation here. See what the call is on 3rd and inches. He's got his man, right side. It's complete. 11 yards on the pass there. First down, Cleveland. Here's a handoff to Chubb, heading left. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Titans have got it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Now, here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Tony Pollard, touchdown, Tennessee. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Watson to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They run a toss to Chubb. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop. From the gun, here on third down, Watson. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. On first and 10, it's Chubb. Will be brought down inside the 25. Tavondre Sweat there on the tackle. On the handoff, this is Chubb. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy. Does a great job staying and
trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Kenneth Murray.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback. Because this defense, they're on to it. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Oh, big hole left side. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Folks' extra point is good. And the Titans will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Hines now to return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Browns offense and quarterback Deshaun Watson getting set for their next drive. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Here's a handoff to Chubb. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. They'll stay on the ground with Chubb. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. To throw is Watson. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And the defense has it. Set to go now on first and 10. Now Levis. And is caught by the man wearing 0, Calvin Ridley.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think Mike coming out here for the start of the third that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
Levis to throw it here on first down. And he's into the end zone. Will Levis. Touchdown, Titans. Now, Folk on for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Titans stretch things out even further.